TMI, what up? I can't fall back to sleep, bro. This shit's annoying. But I'm trying not to let it get me frustrated either. Because getting mad ain't gonna change it. It ain't gonna fix it. I just wish I knew how to sleep more. It's like the more I want to sleep, the less I sleep. I think I gotta use reverse psychology and start telling myself I don't want to sleep more. And then I'll sleep more. It's basically 12:30. I guess I'll just lay here until about 2 o'clock. Lay in bed until 2. Get ready for be on the road by 3. At least I get to relax in bed still. I gotta get some. I'm only gonna be live for like 15 minutes maybe, and then I gotta at least close my eyes, close my pie hole, and just lay here and think. Even though thinking is the problem. I wish our creator would have been a little bit more creative when it came to, designing us to go to sleep. Like, dang, there should have been like a process, a 2-step process or something. You know? I mean, we did it to ourselves. We're just overstimulated with technology, eating too much chemicals. All of that definitely affects. I mean, people always had sleep issues, but now it's like a pandemic. Oh, dang, look who decided to join the party. Mr. Donut. At least you got. Nah, I actually been doing pretty good with my diet. I mean, maybe it was the mac and cheese, which turns into sugar. Carbs turns into sugar in a sense. That's a possibility, TMI. But yeah, I've been doing good, man. I cut back on the eating out. It's a win-win. I'm only eating out on my day off now. Before I used to eat out on my day off and halfway through the week. Now I'm back to waiting till my day off. And on my day off, I'm not gonna overdo it and just like stuff the shit out my face all day. Because mentally, I'm like, damn, I gotta wait a whole nother week to like indulge. Now I'm gonna just eat one meal on my day off. It's gonna be a solid meal, but again, I'm not gonna be like, oh, because the little bit of weight, if I lost a half a pound in a week, I could literally gain it, or even a pound in a week, I could gain it in one day. Find out about the marine brain to sleep helps. Marine train? What's up, Sin Sin? Yeah, light switch would have been nice, right, Rev? But at least they say as you get older, the more you sleep. I think that's just something I'm looking forward to, being one of those old men that just sleep all day, like making up for it. But then I'm going to be like, damn, I miss being young and being able, to be running around all day without sleeping. Life is good, man. Life is good. Either way, I'm thankful. There's some people who got to take all kinds of medication to get sleep. I think I averaged like 5 hours a night. I think last night I only got like 4 though. Sometimes it could be 4, sometimes it could be 6. So basically, that's why I say 5 is my average. Yeah, I'm only gonna be live for 15 minutes. I just figured I'd come on here and talk to y'all for a little while, see if it helps me unwind again. I think Rav is getting ready for sleep. I mean, ready for work. If you ask me, I'm ready. Life is good, baby. Life is good. With sleep, without sleep. You gotta just enjoy it. I remember I used to get real frustrated and aggravated when I couldn't go back to sleep. Now I'm just like, again, hey, it is what it is. Deal with it. Yeah, I listen to like history documentaries, TMI at night. That's kind of like my go-to biographies, you know, things like that. And things like that. You ever seen Damien? I think his name is Damien. He's on TikTok. He be saying that things like that. He does pranks. He be going up to you, like, you got $1? He goes to market. He goes to the supermarket, and then he asks people if they have $1, and they say no. And then he pulls out $1 and he tries to give it to them. Like, he was asking them if they got $1, but he didn't want $1. He just wanted to make sure they had $1. He's pretty funny. He does stand up. He tries to stop people from drinking. I think he's been sober for X amount of years. He's a pretty cool dude. Things like that. Meemaw. He does the meemaw. The meemaw. Yeah. Where you at, though, TMI? You still in Asia? I know, right? Charlie, that's crazy. I've been listening to some of those old school Big Pun and Fat Joe albums. They used to show mad love. I don't know, man. He kind of. I mean, we don't know the whole story. We could speculate all we want, but nobody really knows what he was doing, what he was going through. He probably made some mistakes. We all make mistakes. But Fat Joe could have helped him a little bit more, man. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he was coming up. Fat Joe should have. I mean, I get it, though. Tough love. Sometimes you got to give people tough love. You can't enable them. You know what I mean? I wonder how Fat Joe handled that when he died, though. Because I don't think they were enemies. But I say that, yeah, I think so, because Charlie Rock LD was basically coming for his ass. I think he was coming with the low blows, making a bad situation worse. Something I don't recommend. Different shows for different folks. I don't add fuel to fires. I mean, he was probably doing it for, for views and clout or whatever. So I guess maybe that helped him in a sense, but it's not my style, you know what I mean? Bro, because I gotta keep warm. It's cold, bro. I'm in the Midwest. Shit. It's freezing, Poppy. It's freezing. Oh, man. I'm at a truck stop off of I-80. Drive, I think, in the morning and knock out this customer, and then I'm gonna go off duty. I'll be off tomorrow. back at it Monday. I gotta go be back home February 3rd. I got a doctor's appointment. I got a hernia, like near where my pubic hairs are at. I've been having it for a few years, probably longer than that. See if they could patch this shit up. And I'm hoping that gives me more energy, because it definitely slows me down sometimes. I think it's gonna help me jog more and get into a better exercise routine. Yeah, but I'm proud of myself, man. Back to my, you know, well, yesterday I ate some green beans, roasted chicken, and mac and cheese. But I used my points. You know, every time I get fuel, the company pays for the fuel, but I use my rewards card and it racks up. So that's gonna be like my new thing. You know, halfway through the week, instead of spending my money on something, I might just get me like a little Subway, you know, a little couple slices. I was gonna get a couple slices of pizza, but they burned it. It was looking not too good. If you catch their pizza on a good day, it's all right. But lately, they've been dropping the ball. All right, stay safe, Rav. Good seeing you. Driving on the road. Oh man, I seen some freaking guy beating his. I want to be careful how I say this. He was doing something inappropriate while he was driving, like something that, you know, he was doing something nasty while he's driving. I was like, yo, what's wrong? I was like, oh no. Yeah, that was wild. I remember making a delivery one day. I think I was in Baltimore delivering some Dollar Tree merchandise, and there was some fiend smoking some rocks behind the dumpster. I went over there to like throw something out. I think there was this one lady popped out of there like, yo. She was back there doing her thing. I was like, dang. And then I remember getting woke. I remember, matter of fact, in Baltimore again, man, I made it to the customer. I used to never barely sleep because I was young and hungry, greedy back then. You know, I had more energy. So, man, I was only going to get like 2 hours and a half of sleep because I had an appointment in the morning. So I fall asleep in the parking lot at the trucks, you know, at the Dollar Tree. I hear somebody knocking on the door. I'm like, oh, hell no. You know, I got trouble sleeping. And I'm thinking it's a lady, you know, maybe trying to sell herself or something. I open the door. It's this dude talking about, you got $2? I'm like, bruh. I'm like, please leave me alone. I gotta get up in 2 hours, man. Oh man, that was the worst. It was a bad situation that turned into a freaking nightmare. I was exhausted. Yeah, you know, I was young. Yeah, I don't do shit like that now. Now I'm getting too old for that. I already put in my work, you know what I mean? I paid my dues. I've been out here 9 years. I still work, but I don't kill myself, you know what I mean? If it's snowing and icy, I just park. I drive real slow. I be having people honking at me sometimes. I had this one dude honk at me yesterday. Like, people want you to drive the way they want you to drive. Like, bruh, like, don't worry about how I'm driving. You know what I mean? I don't do road rage. There's something about, I'm not trying to be racist, but there's something about white people in traffic, bro. They take that shit, like, so serious. Like, man, we all make mistakes. I mean, they do me a favor. They keep me on my P's and Q's, but it's always some white mother effers and them pickup trucks, or, you know, even the truck drivers. I don't know. Maybe it just seems that way because there's more of them on the road. but they take traffic to they definitely be taking it serious. I don't know what's wrong with them. On your show, man, your people, I don't know, TMI. I don't really like your crowd. Nah, I'm not gonna act like a baby about it. If I go over there, I'll just, just try to be a little bit more careful what I say, I guess. Nah, I'd like to support you, TMI. You're pretty cool. And sometimes, I could be I get a little too amped up. Gotta watch what I say. I mean, at the same time, I gotta be myself, though, too. They're all right. I know they just be busting my chops. They don't know me. Some of them be trolling. I think we judge people. I say we because I'm guilty of this too. I think we judge people too soon without really knowing them. I do it. We all do it. Nobody really knows who you are. So how can I let some people, some total strangers that don't even know me, like, dictate my attitude? You know what I mean? Like, bruh. But they make me a better person at the end of the day. Everybody that makes me feel uncomfortable or makes me feel like, man, maybe I should have never said this, maybe I should have never said that. Everything's a lesson, man. So I'm thankful for everybody. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you around TMI. I'll see you soon on your live stream. Stay safe, bro. Peace out, everybody.